What's up, guys? Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. It's been a day. It's been a whole day since I saw you last. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a cocktail called a Kona. Why are you looking at me like that?
I mean, 2 days.
Huh?
It was 2 days ago, but I mean, like a full day.
Monday.
Plus. Yeah.
Then there's no video on Tuesday. Then there's a video on Wednesday. So it's a whole day ago.
A whole day.
We didn't see them for one whole day, and now we're back.
Right. A whole day
on another day, and we see you.
Half days and whatnot.
Huh?
A whole day plus whatever half of the day.
We release these things at 3 o'clock in the morning. There's no half day happening. It's just one whole day that we haven't seen them. We release at 3 a.m. on Monday, right? And then there's no video on Tuesdays. That's one whole day.
But
and then 3 a.m. on, so like if you're counting between 12 and 3 as half a day.
Right. But if you're saying, if you're talking about something on Wednesday, it's like, oh, it was a day ago. You're thinking of Tuesday, not Monday, because Monday was 2 days ago. Right?
I mean, it's 2 days ago in that there are 2 days with names in between, right. But it's only been 1 day because on Monday we have released a video.
Yeah, there's a whole day.
So there's just one whole day in between. So we only saw you 1 day ago. It's been 1 day since we saw you last.
There's a whole day where we didn't see you.
You guys are getting a very good glimpse into the relationship that Marius and I have.
Did we also commit to releasing this on a Wednesday now?
I don't know if we really, I don't care if it's a Wednesday because we release something every other day. And not only that, we see them on Barfly Free Pour on Tuesday. So actually this should be a Friday upload if we're going to be totally if it's totally true, because Barfly Free Pour releases on Tuesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we release videos.
So if this is a Wednesday video, it is correct, because then we saw you yesterday, which is a day ago.
Whatever, I'm not getting into this with you. So today we're going to be doing a cocktail called a Kola Sour, which was created by Sother Teague, owner and bartender extraordinaire over at Amor y Amargo in New York City. This cocktail just had such a eclectic grouping of ingredients that I just had to do it. This is actually a cocktail that I have not had before. I came upon it in his book, I'm Just Here for the Drinks, which you guys should go pick up. It is an amazingly good book. And I just thought, this is going to be an interesting cocktail. And the other thing that attracted me to it is that it actually calls for these cherry vanilla bark or cherry bark vanilla bitters from Bittercube, which are pretty specific bitters. And I actually have a bottle. So I was like, it's been faded. I had to do it. Plus, I wanted to take out this really nice kind of springtime, summertime looking glass, which actually reminds me of the wonderful Schottenweissel glass we broke, but with a green stem, but it's very close in shape. It's a very nice shape, so I wanted to bring that out. All right, I'm gonna get into making the cocktail because I think a lot of people are gonna be complaining. We've been getting a lot of comments about Marius chiming in on the videos lately, and they have not been nice. And you guys should be nice to Marius. He is a respected member of our team.
Some of them have been nice.
Some of them have been nice. Yeah, some of them are like, well, we like him better than you. But some of them have been pretty mean. We got a couple of mean ones today. So I just want you guys to be nicer to Marius. Marius may not show it in that he, is kind of robot-esque, but he does have feelings, and those feelings do get hurt. So be gentle. Be gentle with my little man, okay? All right, let's get into making this cocktail. So we're just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 drops of cherry bark vanilla bitters. I'm telling you right now that this all has proprietary ingredients. You're not going to be able to sub them out very much. I don't know how popular this video is going to be as a result of that, but I really wanted to try this cocktail, so you guys have to deal. All right, then we're going to be doing some Orgeat almond syrup, 1/2 ounce. Then I'm going to be doing 3/4 ounce of lemon juice. I don't know why I just said 3/4 ounce. I went like that. You have no idea why I just did that. And then we're going to be doing 1 ounce of Banks 5 Island Rum. People are going to say, what other rum can I use? Probably it would be okay with Plymouth, with Plantation 3 Star. I almost said Plymouth for some reason, but Plantation 3 Star will be all right with it, probably. But if you can get the Banks 5 Island, this is proprietary. It's a very specific flavor profile. This is what he uses. This is what you should use if you can. 1 ounce. And then we're going to be doing 1 ounce of Meletti.
Wow.
All right, then what we're going to do here, all right, is we're going to do an egg white. And I'm going to do it this way to piss off all the chefs in the crowd there. And
Crack it however you like, people.
now, some viewer was really disturbed by my my throwing out of the yolk. I kind of want to get the rest of that egg white in another video. And I broke the yolk here, so there's only so much I'm going to be able to do this, but I really want to separate that white. Just get down there. Come on. You know that there's a fresh egg when the white is hard to separate. That's okay. It's okay if a tiny bit it gets in there. Okay, so then the rest of this I'm putting in this glass here, all right, to save it, you know, because I got a special thing for it. Now, I know a lot of you are seeing these ingredients over here and thinking, is that going to go in the cocktail? That's really weird. But we're going to use it. But we're gonna do a thing with this yolk so that we don't waste it. All right, and then we're going to you could fish the yolk out of there, but it's not enough to really mess with your foam. So I'm just going to add my cocktail in, give it a nice dry shake. Maybe get a little out of breath here. Give it a nice hard dry shake.
A lot of people was wondering why there was no dry shake on the Midori Sour.
Because I was just trying. I wanted to see. I know I should. This is the thing, is that sometimes I'll try new things and I won't call it out in a video, and then because I don't call it out, everyone comments on it. And really, I just wanted to see how good my shake was. And so I was like, if I don't dry shake this, but I add an extra cube for dilution, can I get a similar foam to when I dry shake it? Is it going to be less foamy? Is it going to be more, or is it going to be like a lot less foamy, or is it going to be passable? I just didn't mention it in the video because I just didn't think to mention it, but I should have mentioned it. Big piece of ice. This one's nice and tempered, so we don't have to let it sit. We don't have to worry about it breaking in the tin. I'm going to give this a nice shake. Now, I had this off camera, but I am going to use it, so I should probably just grab it. Ooh! I just put so much effort in my shake. I don't know how Steve smiles, because I'm just so intent on it. You know, I can't I'm just intensely focused on what I'm doing. But I don't know. That guy's a manimal though. I think that Steve's like this tall. Yeah. And I would probably be like this. It'd be like, you know that movie My Giant, where it's like the little dude and the big tall dude. That's how I feel. I feel like I would be next to him.
It's like the banana dancer. What is it? Remember when we did that video?
Oh yeah, because Adam is really, really tall. The banana dance.
Banana dance.
Perfect. Look at that. Look at that cocktail. It looks fantastic. Look at this. So that's the other thing that I actually really appreciate about Sother Teague is that he is one of those guys. He mentions it in his book, and he's one of those guys that has a little RDF. You know, he looks a little gruff and maybe a little, mean on the outside, but he's got a heart of gold on the inside, just like me. All right, cheers. That looks good. Look at that. It's like a milkshake. Now I got to tell you that on my Midori Sour, I got very good foam without dry shaking, but nothing like this. I mean, look at this. Nothing like that. So you know what? The answer is, guys, dry shake. Dry shake, and dry shake some more. Let's give it a sip. Oh, that is fantastic. And what's really nice is that the interplay of Amaro with rum and the Cherrybark Vanilla Bitters comes through. It's really dry on the finish. That rum kind of gives it a nice dryness. All of the botanicals in the Amaro Meletti come out. It is really nice and tart from the lime juice. And the Orgeat gives it like a little bit of this kind of creamy body, but it really allows it to be very, very tart. That being said, what I love about it is that a less experienced bartender would actually probably put more of the sweetener, but Mr. Teague knew that the Meletti was going to be adding some sweetness to it, and so he cut that down, which is what you want to do. Anytime you put anything just like anything that has inherent sugar in it. If it's like a liqueur with like sugar in it, or an Amaro with sugar in it, and it's like pretty sweet on the palate, you want to cut down your sweetener in your specs. It's like a good little tip. This is fantastic. It's very interesting tasting, just so light and refreshing and dry. I really, really like it. Not at all what I thought it would taste like. Really surprising. So there it is, the Kola Sour. And if you, that was like a weird transition, but if you like what were you gonna say, Marius? He likes to do that. He likes to do like, well, as soon as I'm gonna wrap up the video, there's some question.
Why is it called a cola?
I think because it tastes like a cola nut a little bit. And cola nut is one of the ingredients that gives cola its flavor. Like if I were going to describe this just fully, instead of just breaking down each ingredient, I would say that it tastes a little bit like a cherry Coke. And so therefore, he called it a Kola Sour after the cola nut, I believe.
Okay then.
Yeah, it actually does. It tastes like a bit like a cherry cola, if that makes sense. So the Kola Sour answered your question as much as I could have. I actually don't know exactly why. Maybe if I don't know if Sother Teague watches our show, but if he does, he can comment below. And I'd love to know.
If it tastes like a cola, then that's...
Sother Teague did like one of our posts recently, and he does follow us on Instagram, but I don't know if he's watching our YouTube channel. I kind of feel like he has better things to do, like run his bar, his awesome bar in New York, which is just now doing a outdoor seating program to try and reopen. So you guys should go check out Amor y Amargo if you can. Check out their hours on a website and see what they're doing. Now, for the pièce de résistance, we're going to be doing a little Prairie oyster shot. There are a lot of recipes that call for an ounce of rye, bourbon, or brandy in this particular concoction, but I don't know that to be actually true. What I know of as a Prairie oyster is just the yolk of an egg, which you want it to be like not broken. Unfortunately, I broke it, kind of a rookie move. And then you just add like a few dashes of some type of hot sauce. We're using Cholula, I believe. Yes, Cholula. And then you add a little bit of Leon Perrins. We don't have that much in here, so I'm just adding a few dashes, and then I'm going to throw that out. And then we're just going to do a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt. There you have a nice little spicy, kind of, it's like almost like a Bloody Mary protein shot. And there it is. Yum.
Prairie oysters are also sheep's testicles, right?
No, put that away. What's that?
Prairie oysters are also sheep's testicles, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Is that true?
I think so.
I don't know why I said, is that true? Like, I found it surprising. That actually has not surprised me at all if that was like a sheep's testicle called a prairie oyster. All right. All right. I guess I'll see you guys another time. I don't know why I just started, like wrapping things up before I actually stopped shooting this video.
Forgotten you were shooting.
Maybe Marius can cut that out. Maybe I forgot that we were still shooting. But if you like this channel, please hit like and subscribe. Check us out on Patreon, because we're actually going to keep the Patreon active to take donations in. We're not going to be posting that much there. Definitely not on a schedule. We decided to kind of move everything over to YouTube. So if you guys want, some exclusive content and stuff like that, then come and do our YouTube memberships. But if you just want to give to the show, you can definitely do it on Patreon. And then also you can do it on our website pretty soon. I keep on mentioning this in videos to just push Marius towards it.
It's up already. You can buy virtual bottles.
Well, you can buy virtual bottles, but not just a donate button.
But buy a bottle.
I want a donate button and buy us a bottle. A bottle donation has to go towards a bottle, which actually is a very big help, and so you should do that. So we have what Marius is talking about is a virtual bottle program that we do, where we have a bunch of bottles up that you can virtually buy, and then when you buy it, we will go out and buy it. It just solves the problem of having to send us booze. People sometimes want to buy us stuff where they have a particular cocktail in mind they want us to do, and so they buy us a bottle for that, and it's been kind of a pain to coordinate. So instead of doing that, we decided that we would just do these virtual bottles. You can buy it on our website, theeducatedbarfly.com, and then just go there, buy the virtual bottle. We'll buy it. We'll attach your name to it. We'll call you out every time we use it. That sounds like a plan to me. So go buy us some bottles if you guys want to do that. That solves that problem. Problem solved. Check. All right, let's move on. I'll see you guys on another time.